Stop me if you've heard this one before. You're in college, you're a student. You just spent another year on the grind. Work, studying, cramming. If you're an arts major, like me, projects and projects. It's intense. It's intense. And just when you feel like you hit your flow, you cross that finish line, and then boom, you're back home. Nothing to do. You got the whole summer ahead of you. And that's when it sets in. Boredom. I've done this 3 times now. I just finished junior year, so this is my last summer as a college student. Woohoo. This should be a milestone. Something important, monumental. But it really doesn't feel that way. I've talked about this with a bunch of my friends, and they all know the feeling too. It's the hometown summer. That's all you gotta say, and they know what we're talking about. We're talking about 3 to 4 months of a big sense of inadequacy and feeling directionless. Should you be using this precious downtime to be working on yourself? Build up your skills, make some career moves? Maybe you should. Maybe you should feel bad about yourself if you're not doing anything, but then again, maybe not. Because even if you tried, you're still stuck here. It's not like you could change the world if you wanted to. But that doesn't stop the feeling. And the deeper into the summer you get, the more the days just start to blend into one another. You feel like your life is wasting away, passing right before your eyes. There's only so much nothingness you can take before you have to do something. Anything. You know, who knows? Maybe one day I'll look back on these in-betweens where time stands still and I'll curse at myself for not enjoying them while I could. But right now, all I can think is, what can I do to make today feel different from yesterday? How can I kill boredom before it kills me?
Strategy 1. Get on.
Okay, I'm sorry, that was some strong language. Fair warning, from this point on, I'm gonna be using words like job application, employment, work, hired, stuff like that. All right, this is the classic, like, summer boredom killer. We all know it, we all hate it, every part of it. We hate applying for jobs, we hate getting rejected, we hate getting hired. But here's the thing. I need money. Like, a lot. College is expensive, and I go to school in New York because I hate myself, so living is also expensive. So if I can get a job, not only would I not go insane, I could make fat stacks and then go back to school and I would be rich. All I have to do is get hired. How hard can that be? You idiots! You stupid little idiots. You really thought you'd get a response after going in and interviewing for a job? After giving them your time and effort on the application? You really thought you'd get the privilege of being told that you don't get the job? Oh my God, how stupid are you? You stupid little babies. Stupid little baby brains. No. See, this is the part of the video where I'd put all the rejection letters that I got on screen, but I didn't get any because they ghosted me. All of them ghosted me. What the fuck do I do now?
Strategy 2. Become studious as f***.
Welcome to my study. Am I a real YouTuber now? Right, so remember how earlier I was saying, like, should you be using this precious downtime to be working on yourself? Build up your skills, make some career moves? I tried. I read this book, which my school wanted me to read 3 years ago, and I didn't. Yeah, so it was good. I liked it. You know, the entire time I was like thinking either I already know this or I wish I knew this 3 years ago. So, moral of the story, read the book when they tell you to read the book, idiot. But I also tried this note-taking system that I saw in this guy's video, and it was cool. I liked it. I never used it again. Not for any reason. I just never, that was the only book that I read the entire summer. No, that's not true. I read the Hunger Games book, the new one. That was fire. All right, so I didn't read any books. I read one book. That's fine. It's okay. I also went pro in Duolingo. How about that? Now, I've been doing Duolingo for like this long, but man, last semester was rough. I was barely getting that streak, man. I was getting like one lesson a day, maybe. My streak freezes constantly being used. Duo was in the ICU. He was begging for the lethal injection, but hey, I locked in.
¿Puedo tomar un poco de pan?
I got back to that Diamond League. I'm now not there, but I was. I promise. And hey, Duo is doing great, all right? He's thriving. He's got mad hoes. Never been better in his life. I'm not saying I deserve like a Nobel Peace Prize or whatever, but like, come on. Where's it at? Where is it? Where is it? I need to get out of here.
Strategy 3. Scale the side of a mountain.
We're not talking about a rock wall, all right? We're talking about, hold up. I got hired.
Strategy 4. Lifeguard.
How the fuck did we get here? So, good news about a summer job. The summer is now less boring. Bad news about a summer job. You get tested by God every single day. So I got hired as a lifeguard this summer by the city, which means I worked at 2 different pools. This is one of them. This is the nicer one. This is what the other one looks like. Okay, my camera overheated, so we're switching to another angle so that I look like I'm competent. But yeah, I worked as a city lifeguard at 2 pools, and let me tell you, there are scenarios at these pools which you can't even fathom. There's a fucking motorcycle. There's a lot of traffic. I'm right next to a road. There are people who bring a fucking plane. Everyone wants me to not make this video, but I'm gonna make it. I'm like the Epstein list. I'm going to... Never mind. We got people who bring 40, 35, 4-year-olds that don't know how to swim to go to the pool, and then they put them in the lazy river and just let them do their thing. We got the green toilet incident. We got new species of bugs that no one's ever seen before. We got needles. Shh. But we did also have a German food truck on Wednesdays that was at the other pool, so you can't see it here, sorry. It had a really great schnitzel roll. Shout out the schnitzel roll. And being a little overdramatic, I didn't have to deal with a lot of that, actually. I missed the early summer rush because I didn't join right at the beginning of the summer. So I just didn't have a lot of people to watch ever. And on top of that, like, it's really nice today, that's why my camera overheated, but most of my days it looked a little bit more like this. So like most of my days, I was just sort of sitting inside with all the lifeguards, not really doing a whole lot, but I was getting paid. So I win. Yeah, I hate to say it, but being employed did not suck. I didn't love it, but I'm a little richer now. And I never have to work here again, which is amazing. So I'm gonna leave now.
Strategy 5. Whatever else I can think of.
I watched a lot of movies and TV shows. We got Godfather and the other Godfather and the third one too. Oh, Jaws. That was fun. The Andor finale, the Doctor Who finale.
Sack Russell T. Davies.
All of these new releases, the peak superhero movie, the mediocre superhero movie, Jurassic Park in concert. That one was really cool. Wait, how did you do that? You're not from California. The Hollywood Bowl is not in your hometown. Well, I'm glad you asked.
Bonus strategy. Go away.
You want to hear a cheat code? If you're feeling stuck in your hometown, leave your hometown. It's cheating a little bit, but it works. So I did it. How do I get out of here? I did my first midnight console watch, and I'm really not salty that I missed the one in New York. It's fine. I'm doing fine. It's okay. I'll be fine. Genuinely, though, I would have had to pay the price of another Switch 2 just to get the plane ticket to get up there. So glad I didn't do that. And the one here was just as fun. And I have the Switch 2 now, so don't care. I got fucking cracked at the new Mario Kart. We had a lot of game nights. We had a lot of skate nights. We had a lot of whatever these nights are. I did a Shakespeare play in a bar that's also a bookstore. I got back into some old hobbies that I definitely did not drop after 2 days. I did some yard work. I pulled a bunch of vines and like creeper off of my roof and the garage roof, and oh shit, it's August. Huh. So did I do it? Did I kill boredom? I don't know. Leave me alone, man. See, like I kept trying to find different ways to fill my summer up, and I kept hoping that the next one would like make the feeling go away, and it never did. I felt like I couldn't figure out what the solution was, but like here we are. It's the end of summer and I wasn't even expecting it. Maybe that cycle is the solution. Maybe you can't kill boredom with one thing, but you can if you keep moving. Keep trying to kill it in any way that you can, even if you think it's meaningless or not productive enough, because the more you live your life, the more mistakes you make, the more interesting a person you become, and the wiser you'll be. I mean, who knows? You might even fall into something by accident that's super relevant to your life goals or your career trajectory that you just wouldn't have even known about if you didn't say why not to the 5 stupid, silly things that got you there in the first place. Everything that we do is important. Everything. Even if people say that it's not, or that it's lame, or that it's silly, or meaningless, or whatever. Because everything that we do, especially the small stuff, the insignificant stuff, is who we are. We don't live resumes, we don't live lists of accolades, we live lives. That's our job. And every move that you make is a move forward. The only wrong move is not to play. All right. Get out of here.